There's something about the whole ideal of a dating coach that just really bothers me. I don't agree with it. Now, don't get me wrong. I think it's a positive thing that people will help you fine tune your qualities so that you can go out there and be an asset to people. Now, that I think is a positive thing. But there is one thing that really bothers me about it that makes me disagree with the ideal of a dating coach. 5 things that will make that person notice you. 6 things to get that woman that you want. 7 things that will make that man stay. Get the woman of your dreams by doing these 3 things. Attract anyone on your level by doing this. Stuff like that. It's that kind of dating advice that bothers me. I don't agree with it. There's one huge reason why. I'm going to explain it. I may change some people's minds after this video. That's what the goal is. This is the reason why I don't agree with that. Most of us know what it's like to reject somebody who has shown interest in us, romantic interest. A lot of us know what it's like for somebody to come to us and express feelings or expose feelings that they've had that we didn't know that they've had, or people who have come to us just trying to pick up on us and we had to reject them. Most of us know what that's like. We have rejected somebody in our past. Hey, I've always seen you as a sister or a brother, or hey, we're just friends. You need to knock that off. It's not even like that between us. Or I'm just not interested. I'm sorry. Most of us know what it's like to reject somebody. Now, nobody is saying that you absolutely have to be in a relationship with somebody simply because they showed you interest. Man, you have to start a romantic relationship with that person because they just showed they were interested in you. No, that's ridiculous. However, it is telling you something. The very fact that you had to reject them, meaning that you weren't interested and they were interested in you, means that you were not trying to gain their attention. You just got it. You were not trying to win them over. You were not trying to woo them. You were not trying to put the moves on them. You were not trying to spit game at them. But some kind of way, just being who you are, you got their attention just because you're you. The fact that you had to reject them means that you weren't trying to get it. You just got it. Now pay attention to what I'm getting ready to show you. That means that without following any of that dating advice, you got their attention. You got their interest. They want to be with you. They want to start a relationship with you. They are into you. Without you having to try to get it, you got it. Right? So, what that is showing you is that you have the ability to gain the interest of somebody just by being who you are without following any dating advice, any dating rules, this is the dating landscape laws that are going on right now, without having to pay attention to any of that, you got somebody's interest. So then my question to you is, what made you go and start listening to dating coaches? The reason why we start listening to dating coaches and getting dating advice from other people is because we got rejected. The person who you were interested in, or the kind of people that you're interested in, rejected you, or they're just not showing you any kind of interest. So you go and you listen to different dating shows or talk shows or YouTube videos, and you get all this dating advice trying to figure out what's going on in your dating life, get a better dating life now. But here's the thing, they're not telling you how to get people interested in you, period. You don't need that. Why? Because you already show that you could gain people's attention by being yourself from the people who you've rejected. So they're not necessarily telling you how to gain people's interest. You already proved you could do that. What they're actually telling you how to do is to gain people's interest who have already shown you they're not interested. They're teaching you how to gain the interest of the people who rejected you. Think about it. Your qualities as you are meant something to a particular demographic of people. Otherwise, there wouldn't be anybody who you've had to reject. The fact that you have had to turn people down means that there are things about you that do gain people's interest, which means that those other people who you are going after, the ones that you are upset that have rejected you, they saw those same qualities and rejected them. So the dating coach's advice is literally telling you how to gain people or win people over who were exposed to the same things that the other people were exposed to and didn't want them. And my question to you would be, why would you want someone who didn't want you? Now, I know what you're getting ready to say. Well, Andre, that's the point. I want to start gaining people on a higher level. That's why I'm listening to these people. That's why I'm searching YouTube. That's why I'm listening to relationship advice. I do want to gain people on that level, and that is fair. I will give you that. But I'm going to balance it out by suggesting something or saying something. Pay attention to this and think about it for a little while. It may hurt a little bit. It may sting, but it's something that I want you to meditate on. Think about this. The people who you have turned down, who have shown interest in you, is because they saw qualities about you while you weren't trying. You were just hanging around them. You were just being you. And something about who you were as a person got that other person's attention without you having to try to get it. They just saw who you were, liked it, and said, I think I like that person. I'm going to try to talk to them. And yeah, you turned them down, but they did show you that those qualities about you while you weren't trying, while you didn't have your dating face on, while you didn't have your game tactics on, just being who you are, navigating through life as yourself, you got their attention. Being you, right? So then here's my question. You mean to tell me that another person can look at those same qualities, be completely disinterested in them, and it not turn you off? You would instead spend God knows how long, how much effort, and how much energy trying to change the mind of a person who was exposed to the same qualities that the other person was exposed to and rejected them, instead of trying to go find a middle ground where somebody likes those same qualities and you're attracted to them as well. You'd rather spend your energy trying to win over somebody who clearly rejected what they saw. So you're listening to dating coaches, tweaking yourself, trying to gain the attention of somebody who has already rejected you. That's why I don't agree with it. I don't understand. I'm not saying that you shouldn't fine-tune yourself. I'm saying to go all the way to the opposite extreme of winning over people who were exposed to what the other people were exposed to and rejected it is ridiculous to me. You mean that you are willing to move that far away from yourself to gain somebody who is that much of a prize? And this also plays into the ideal that relationships are nothing more than an exchange of service. The reason why you are willing to move that far away, to tweak yourself like that, to adjust yourself, to change those things is because, man, if I get that person, I'll have somebody who does this. I'll have somebody who does that. Yeah, you'll have everything except somebody who thought you were good enough to begin with. And that's fine, I guess. Why do we do this? But in a nutshell, that's why I don't agree with it. Let me know what you think. I'm out.